Okay, enough. All right. We can get some more later.
Sorry.
Samir, can you hear me? Yes, I can. Is that okay? Pitch is all right. And Moose's family?
Yes, here. Where Yes.
Great. Look, thanks to everybody for coming. Certainly, Ramana and Raza, thank you for putting the lunch on today. Outstanding, very nice. Very generous, so thank you. Thanks very much for that. Just warn me next time not to have breakfast and dinner the night before. It was outstanding. Look, we're here to farewell two really neat people in the department. What's her name? Wanda and Mustalifa. I think it's only fitting that they actually go out roughly at the same time. They both added so much to the department long before I came. Wanda within Emirates and Mustalifa initially within Donata. Good to see Adel here from the Donata Sheikh Zayed Road days. So look, I think both of you have made a huge impact on so many people that are around here. Just reading through the notes today, I think it's a real credit to both of you. I mean, first of all, Wanda, just to say a couple words. I don't know how I'm going to smile after you go. I have to keep looking up, but all that kind of good. I mean, you've been a mentor for me as well, so I really appreciate all the advice and nice things that you do for me, and I know that you've had an impact on everyone else. The department's going to really lose a pocket rocket at the end of the day when you go, and we obviously hope to see you back in Dubai through your travels, and wish you and your husband all the best in KL. Mustalifa, yes, you're leaving for a few years. Hopefully we get him back at some point, but no, really it's an exciting opportunity, a real credit to you in terms of taking a risk, going out and trying something different. Fortunately, we're able to keep you in the family. And Donata Singapore is very, very fortunate to get an up-and-coming CFO in your caliber. So huge congratulations. You've done everything that I've asked of you since I came on board and more. So it's been a huge honor to work with you, and look forward to staying in touch going forward. I might have Raza and Toby come up and say a couple words too, and maybe Adel just on Wanda, except before we let you go, because I only get to see you at a top level, if you will. Probably the finer moments. Sometimes it's down in the trenches that you've made the biggest impact, I think, to people in the department in particular. So, Raza, do you want to come and say a couple words on Wanda?
Thank you very much. Well, it's unbelievable that we are here to say goodbye. But I think, like we said, the future holds out for you guys. You're young. I'm sure you'll come back someday to either to Dubai or you'll join the Emirates family somewhere else. He's taken the bold step of going on to Singapore. And I still remember the day when we recruited Wanda. It was a very short interview, and she probably thought that she was not getting the job. And then she must have been pretty surprised that she didn't ask me too many questions. But we knew from day one that you were somebody whom we could feel as a part of our family, and that you really grown with us. And we've enjoyed, like Rob said, every single moment. We've kept the lighter side of the department in check and made sure that everybody actually de-stresses, enjoys, laughs, and says a few kind things to everybody. It's like your Super Sunday and Terrific Tuesday, and today is actually a Monday. So what's it, a blessed Monday?
Marvelous Monday.
Marvelous Monday. So I think whatever you've left behind as a legacy will never be forgotten. and everybody's just going to enjoy themselves thinking about you. Stay in touch with them and never say goodbye. And look, like I said, you're again a part of the family, which is, and we got to you closer after you moved out from Sheikh Zayed Road and joined us in the group headquarters. And that was, I think, the most enjoyable time that you've had with everybody around. And I think, you matured more, you got to know the group better, and that's when I think you decided to make the bold move, going out to Singapore, to explore new things, to be a CFO, actually to put into practice everything else that you've been recommending to all the other CFOs across the network. And it's going to come back and, come on, how can I implement all of these things? And then I say, this is what you wrote in the report. So I think the first thing that the CEO must have done is handed over the last report to you and told you, go and implement all of this. So I think, like you say, it's exciting times, and both of you are very young, and you'll definitely come back at some point in time, and our paths will definitely cross. And we pray for you, pray for your families. I'm sure your family has had a wonderful time in Dubai, and they must be very sorry to leave. Because the boys, and they'll be missing all their friends, and your wife will be, saying goodbye to a lot of people. You've been a very influential person in your Singaporean community per se, and I know they're going to miss you. And you'll probably come back for any number of reasons. And we look forward to all the good things in life. We never say goodbye. So thank you very much.
Right. Next up. So, Wanda, when we had our department away day at the Sevens, and you were doing a session to try and get the whole department to be strong and stuff, yeah? And you had me up at the front, and I had to put my arm out like this. Do you want to try and do it again? From here? No? I know I won't win that fight, so yeah. Wanda, thank you for your motivating words and advice and sayings, and fun as well. I know we didn't get much chance to work together, but look forward to hearing how everything is going in KL. Come and visit. Been there a few times. We'll very happily go back. Mus, first of all, thank you for all your support since I've joined. Had a fantastic time working with you. Really appreciate all your knowledge and your support. And keeping me in tow. I've had a fab time going around various warehouses in various countries with you. Yeah, huge warehouses. Yeah, we've gone around and done some good stuff with Donata businesses. I did have a little bit of a baptism of fire with Mus, because my first audit that I did after joining was Donata Australia. And that's still work in progress, so thank you for that. I'll keep you posted. And I'd also just like to say that my most delinquent Donata international business at the moment, in terms of not actioning internal audit findings, is Singapore. So I suggest you tell the new CFO that he needs to get himself sorted and get all the actions ticked off, please.
Can you send me drop all those
Follow up, yeah.
He's already threatened to drop how much? Drop all the actions.
Drop all. You disagree with the actions, yeah. But no, seriously, thank you for all your help stepping in and all your Donata knowledge. I think you'll be a massive loss in terms of understanding the Donata business, and I'm going to be picking up the phone to you for advice, and in return you can chat to me about how you're coping with Angry Man. So best of luck, and I'm sure you do a fantastic job as CFO. They've got a really great guy in you in Donata Singapore, so massive success. Good luck.
I remember the day I interviewed him and I selected him, and I came back and I told my then boss, he's a very good find and he's proved that, and I feel extremely proud today to see him progress. So all the best to you. And Wanda, boy, I call her a little bit of sunshine because that's what she spreads around. Keep on spreading that. All the very best to both of you. And after they give you your gifts, I'll give you mine. Thank you.
you guys have to speak before we give you.
Hey, good ladies first.
Can you see me?
Can you stand up?
The past few days is really physically exhausting for me. But I was thinking on the brighter side, it's very good because it takes me away from being emotional. You know, I've been here for 11 years and it's really big. It's not easy, but I think it's really, you really have to move it. And keep on thinking positive because only the positive thoughts will really be powerful to really keep you going in life. Because even I was like, look, I think I am also fearful of going because this is something that I am very familiar with, everything I know. But when I go there to Malaysia, I'm going to be a housewife. And I was like, but I'm not domesticated enough. So I was telling them, you have to come with them to have housewife 101 training. Because I'm not like that. But I think it's always like that. Life has always positive and negative. But you always choose to see what is the bright side of it. And then you will see the light. And I think I've been very blessed to work with a department who's brought me to the person I am today. So I would like to thank, of course, everybody. I would like to thank Raza, Rob, Kishore, Toki, and Derek. I worked for only a few, but I thank you very much. I would like to thank everybody, of course. We will definitely be missed. And God precious then, I should be Yammer. Keep me as a guest. I'll keep you all with positive vibes to make sure that you survive the day. And I hope to see you, of course, in the future. Thank you so much.
I posted on Yammer this morning that I hate goodbyes. I really don't know what to say today. On my way to the restaurant just now, my wife was asking, did you prepare a speech? I said no, because I've got Rajiv here who can speak on
Is that an indication that next I am in line? Stay blessed, baby.
But thank you everyone. I've really enjoyed working with each one of you. The time that I've spent with each one of you is definitely worth the 8 years that I've been here. I remember the first day when I went for the interview. You were lucky Raza didn't ask you questions. He made me sweat. And I thought he was the bad guy, and I knew he was the good guy. Boy, I was wrong. my first week in the department, he told me you're going to Oman for an audit. It's like, what? He's like, yeah, you're going to an audit travel business. I said, look, I have no clue what's supposed to be done. No, go ahead, go and do it. I'll come for the opening and I'll come for the closing. And it has been a journey so far, and that's how I survive in the department. And I think that's how most of us survive in the department. Throw you in the deep end and swim. And I think it says a lot about whoever that is still here, how strong we are as an individual and as a department. I'm definitely gonna miss each one of you. But like I said, I'll still be in the family. Reach out to me whenever you can, and I'll still be visiting Dubai, and I'll make it a point every time I'm in Dubai, I'll come and visit you guys. Thank you to each one of you. I'm not going to mention anyone special, because like I said, every one of you is special to me. Thank you.